literally is like, do you live on the planet? If you do not know this is happening, you may have actually fallen off the earth. If you do not know, let's talk about one that a lot of people are just starting to talk about, and I have fallen head over heels in love with this style. Hello, welcome back to the House of Valentina Fashion Channel. I was literally just sitting here chatting to the home channel about their bathrooms being outdated. I know, I went there and I was thinking about trends and home trends and then fashion trends, and I was thinking, let's chat here about some fashion trends that have been really shaking up 2023 and are looking like they're going to be going into 2024. Let's talk about the ones we love and maybe the ones that we're not so sure about. I thought it'd be really fun to chat about that today. So I hope you'll enjoy today's video, that you'll want to hit subscribe to the fashion channel. I'll also leave the home channel linked up down below because you guys have been writing saying that you didn't even know we have a home channel. So I'll leave all of that linked up down below for you. I will also leave the links for the items that I'm showing in the video. I've got a lot to share with you today. We're going to talk about if you like these looks, how to get them, and maybe how you might incorporate this trend even if you're not so sure about it. We're gonna have some serious fun today, but I do always link all that up down below, and outfit ideas and other things that the pictures you see popping up are always linked up down below. So I'm gonna take a sip of this coffee and then we'll jump in. Okay, let's start out with the one that literally is like, do you live on the planet? If you do not know this is happening, you may have actually fallen off the earth. If you do not know how insane people are right now about BARBIECORE. I mean, it is next level. I don't know if any trend has ever had this big of an impact on fashion. Like, in all time, people are obsessed. Companies are going nuts. Everyone's got their BARBIECORE outfit that they're dressing in to go and watch the movie. Last year, we had Valentina PP collection, which was all Barbie pink. It got the craze going, and then they came out with a movie, and people are freaking out about BARBIECORE. It's just fun. I think that's what it is that people are just having fun. And that is probably why I feel so bad that I haven't jumped on it. I want to jump on it so badly. But for me, BARBIECORE, it just, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie yet. We're supposed to be going in the next few days to go see it. Maybe once I've seen the movie, I will be sold and you will see me dressing in pink every single day. But for me, I don't own a lot of pink in my closet. And even though I love how popular it is, I love the sense of excitement, for me, it's something that I'm not jumping onto. And I'm having serious FOMO. I'm having so much FOMO, you guys. I'm like, I want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of it. But I know if I go buy something pink, I'm never going to wear it. So if you love this trend, I completely understand because I love it too. I love it on other people in particular. Like my daughter is literally dressed in all hot pink. Haley, can you come here a second? You guys need to see my daughter. This is Haley, in case you don't know Haley. I know we update a lot more on Instagram, and look at this girl. She is dressed for the Barbie movie. I mean, this is so ridiculously cute. I love it. I love your lipstick. Do you know what color you're wearing? You'll have to give us the color of your lipstick and your eyeshadow because, I mean, come up close so they can see how pretty your makeup looks. Show them your makeup. Lean in, get close and all personal. Look at how cute she is. This is why I want to be on the BARBIECORE kick because it's fun. All right, I won't keep you. Thank you. So hi. Where's your pink, huh? Where's your pink?
On his
Where's
cheek
your
where I kissed him.
Oh, you got a pink kiss? Oh, you got pink kisses? Yeah, you're so cute. You're so cute. Yes, you are. You're so cute. You gonna go upstairs? Go cuddle with Haley? Okay. I think you could see. I think that it's so much fun. I think that if you love any shade of pink, you should just go for it. I don't think you should be worried about it. For me, I don't wear a lot of pink, and every time I buy it, I tend to pass it forward to somebody because I just don't end up wearing it. But I have to be honest with you, I've been thinking about a pink suit. I've been thinking about the pink suit since last year. Banana Republic came out with one that was really affordable, and I was like, that's cute. H&M has all kinds of options. I mean, they even have pajamas for grown women to wear that have Barbie on them. I mean, it is like insane. It's just insane. And I think that it can be a lot of fun. Let's talk about another one that I don't think a lot of people really know about, but is really a big deal. When I looked this up, I found the word Normcore. If you look it up on Pinterest, you are going to have so much. If you just type in Normcore aesthetic, you are gonna have so much inspiration thrown your way, you're hardly going to know what to do with it. Normcore is all about being casually chic. It's about classic capsule pieces like a really nice fitting t-shirt. It's about having like tank tops and blazers that are cut in a really classic minimal way. This is what caught my attention because I'm like, all these words sounds like me. All these words sounds like me. Sound like me. I'm getting excited, okay? I was thinking, oh, all of this sounds like something that I really want. The only place of departure for me in this style is that you would wear really practical shoes, and I was like, oh, I don't think that I'm 100% Normcore because I got so excited. I was like, oh, this is so me, this is so me. And I'm looking at all the photos and I'm like, I would wear that, I would wear that, I'd wear this. I love like the sweaters and the boots, and it's just really, really classic pieces mixed in a very minimal way, and I love that. But you will need practical shoes. And anybody that knows me knows that I don't wear too many practical shoes. I do really love the sneakers. I did a whole video on the cool sneakers that you should be buying. So if you haven't seen that one, definitely check that out as well. But I think that this trend is actually one we should be paying attention to. I really think that this is how I like to dress. It's how I like to stock my wardrobe. It's what I've really focused on, is looking for those timeless, classic basics. We just talked about that last week. If you missed that video on how to create that modern classic style, I showed you some more investment pieces in that last video so you can invest more and go higher quality with brands like Anina Bing, Totem, Kate, Jonathan Simkai, I think, does an amazing job with these elevated basics. If you've got the money, go with the row. Oh, the row is the dream, right? But you can also go to places like H&M and Mango. Next up, we have Old Money, and I have to be honest with you. I really don't like the name. I really just don't. I don't like the name Old Money. I feel like it's a little bit derogative, and I think it's a little bit offensive, actually. But I get the principle of it, and I find myself leaning towards quite a lot of these pieces. And that's why I thought we should have a chat about it, because I really have a love-hate relationship, not with the style, but for sure the name. Because it really does, to me, embody the idea of trying to find beautiful, timeless, classic pieces. It's more traditional than the Normcore. The Normcore is really all about that modern twist. Old Money is really about the really classic pieces, and there's a little bit more of a traditional feel to them. It's not that you can't mix all these together, because I certainly do, and that's what makes it so fun, is coming up with your own version of each one of these and what you're gonna include and what you aren't and what gets you excited and what doesn't. So don't worry about the names, really, but think about how much inspiration you can take from this, because Old Money style, you're gonna have like well-cut, tailored pieces like blazers and jackets. Oh, when I think about like fall, oh, houndstooth and the plaids and patterns can really be a lot of fun. And I personally love to have a really well-cut blazer. Like the one I'm wearing today is more modern and kind of boyfriend cut. But if you look back at like the 1920s and 30s and men's wear, a double-breasted white blazer like this was totally in style. And so I think that you really can take some really classic pieces and mix them into your modern wardrobe. You can take something that's a little bit more tailored and mix it in with maybe like a pleated trouser. It's just so good. I think choosing shoes that have a little bit more of a timeless look to them. So like a Chanel ballet flat, the Dior slingback is another shoe that goes really well with this style. And there's just sort of a modesty to it. There's a sort of classicism and a little bit of tradition that's still there. And I think tailoring is really, really key. So I immediately think of Ralph Lauren when I think of this style, because I think that most of their pieces really embody this sort of kind of like old world, it's almost like an old world European kind of classic style. And it's really based off of timeless styles that you would wear if you lived in a manor or a castle. I don't know, it's that idea of old money. And maybe if you lived in the Hamptons or somewhere like that, this is how you would dress. Finally, let's talk about one that a lot of people are just starting to talk about, and I have fallen head over heels in love with this style. I mean, giddy. I can't stop. I'm obsessed. And you don't necessarily need to reinvest all your money in a whole new wardrobe. You're gonna find that this style, you already have a lot that you could use to create these looks. That style is sensual minimal. If you look it up on Pinterest, there is quite a bit out there, but I am obsessed. I would say even today, what I'm wearing almost kind of embodies each of these styles. There's a little bit of skin showing, right? There's a little bit of skin showing. There's this feeling of sensuality. This style is all about a balance between showing just the right amount of skin, almost as if teasing the eye with what you reveal and then balancing it with what you don't. I think that's kind of the definition of sensuality. It's different than sexy. It's totally different. Sexy can be classy, but it can also be not so classy. Okay, right? Like, it just depends on how you do it. I am so in on this. I've been saying this for weeks. I just get tired of too many ruffles, too much embellishment. I want some eyelet, but I don't want too much. I want some ruffle, but not too much. And I want to show some skin. I want this sort of empowerment that comes through dressing in a very sensual way. And so if you're thinking about this style, you might want to think about how you exude confidence through this style, how it's an empowerment in your body and in your skin, and it's also holding back a little bit. It's not, you would not want to reveal your chest and have a really short short, for example. You want to have a balance. Or maybe like if you have a short short, you may not want to wear as high of a heel. You're sort of balancing how much skin you show. And it's a little bit of an art, I think. And I'm always trying to play at it. I feel like art is something you work at, right? And we're always working at that balance of, I don't know, the way in which the earrings that we choose, choosing something that, I don't know, has a sort of sensuality to it. It's the way that your neck is revealed in an item, and maybe your shoulders show, and then it's gonna be like a longer dress and you're not even showing your legs. I think that's what this style is really all about. And I do think that this style is 100% grounded in the idea of more minimal dressing. You're not gonna be wearing as much, and that's why what you choose and how much skin you show is really important. I also think that the quality is really important on this one, because if you're wearing something that is see-through and it looks like the fabric is really cheap, it's gonna give off a cheapened vibe, and it's not gonna be so sensual. It's gonna be just almost a little bit crass. So I would think about looking, you don't, again, this isn't about, you can go, because you guys know I love to work with Saks, I work with Bergdorf Goodman, I love designer clothing, I love it. And sometimes I get to invest in it, and sometimes I'm gonna be saving just like everybody else. So you can go to, I have got so many boards up right now on my LTK that really show this sort of sensual dressing. And I'm gonna be showing you even more in the coming days because I'm obsessed with it. But you can also go to places like H&M. They have got some really amazing pieces that are really good quality basics. I would definitely look at their premium selection because even though those pieces do cost a little bit more, the quality on them is way higher. And when we say more, I'm talking like sometimes the t-shirts are like 25 bucks. We're not talking about $100 for a t-shirt, okay? So it's still really affordable. And I do think Massimo Dutti is also a really good place to check out. Oh, and Other Stories is another one where you're just getting pieces that maybe have like a little bit of draping in the back, you've got a little bit of draping maybe in the front, you've got something with a little bit of an architectural kind of cutout, maybe on a tank top, or the blazer maybe nips in just a little bit. I think that these are ways in which we can dress in this sort of sensual, minimal style. Let me know what you think, because I want to have a long chat with you guys about this. I am so excited about it. I just feel like myself when I'm dressed like this, and it just makes me really happy and super giddy, and I just kind of love it. And for me, I'm gonna always like spritz on like a perfume that has like a little bit of amber in it, and I just feel the sort of sensuality in the way that we dress, and I think it's just amazing. I mean, even today, I'm wearing today on my lips this gorgeous combination by Victoria Beckham. She has the most amazing lip liners, lip glosses, lipsticks. They're incredible. And I think that when you invest in these things for yourself, and you take this time to pamper yourself, and the eyeshadow I'm wearing today by Tom Ford. There's this sort of like sensuality to the whole thing, and it just empowers you to feel so good in your skin. And I think those things are important. It changes the way we feel about ourselves, it changes the way we present ourselves to the world, and I just think it matters. So I'm gonna leave as much as I can linked up for you down below. I'll leave it linked by the trend, so maybe that'll be a little bit easier. I'll share with you where I have found these trends on my Pinterest. I've saved a lot already, and I'll share with you the links to the items if you're wanting to try out one of these trends. I'll leave all that linked down below, but I hope you've had as much fun as I have, because this was just a blast. I love getting to talk about fashion trends. And I think especially with fall coming, we're gonna be chatting a lot more about it. So I hope that you'll hit subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And cheers, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.